The teaching part of my job is probably my favorite part, because I get to be in front of groups, not just in an auditorium like at the VIA presentation every year, but on a day-to-day basis. When I'm dealing across the table with a small business owner, I'm able to take very complex employment law issues and break them down into small bite-sized chunks. That allows a CEO or a business owner to really understand what the scope of their potential problems can be. My ability to break that information down and to make it accessible to people is one of my greatest strengths as an attorney.
Brian has devoted thousands and thousands of hours over the years to understand California employment law. There's a lot of questions that you can ask someone like Brian where he does not have to spend 3 weeks and turn out a 50-page memorandum that costs a lot of money to be able to give you an answer and advice. So that's the kind of resource that Brian and his team have in that particular area.
The reason that most employers in California must know about all of the employment laws in California is because the risk is so immensely high. Not only is non-compliance on the very smallest issue very expensive, it's also very time-consuming. And what we deal with clients many times is making sure that they understand that this is not an overnight fix. So that issue in its own right is a motivating factor to make sure that a company is in compliance so that you could avoid that financial risk later. So the steps that we take internally to make sure that our clients are compliant with all the relevant employment laws in California really takes a three-step process. One, we like to communicate proactively. We have a monthly sidebar newsletter educating our clients and prospective clients on what the changes to the law are. Two, we educate reactively. As soon as some new information comes into our hands, either from an administrative agency, a judicial organization, or from the legislature, we reach out to clients specific as to their industry and make sure that we are providing them with information so that they can react to the new changes in the law. And then the third element would be community outreach. We make sure that we are educating everyone within the community. We will speak to groups like the Chamber of Commerce, the Valley Industry Association, PIRA, the Professionals in Human Resources Association, nonprofit agencies, or any other group that invites us to come and speak so that we can educate the group and the members on what the newest changes to the laws are. I would encourage you to give us a call because we would love to sit and speak with you, learn more about your business, find out about who you are. Feel free to call our toll-free number at 855-439-5100 to schedule your appointment today.